what are the absolute top 10 best certificates you could work on in 2020. Lightning fast. Here we go. Number 10, PMP, Project Management Professional. Not a pimp, just a certified professional project manager. I've got one of those too. Check it out. Also, what's super cool about them? Project managers that are certified can span all industries. Number 9, they all thought I was crazy for keeping my Cisco router, my Quest modem, my D-Link modem, my Motorola modem. Everyone made fun of me. But number 9, CCIE, Cisco Certified Internetwork Expert. I could do that job if I wanted with my hands closed and my modems attached to my hip. Who's laughing now? Not me, because I could be making a lot of money and getting that certificate with all my modems attached to my hip again. Number 8, CISP, not to be confused with CRISP, Certified Information System Security Professional. CISP. Very delicious and nutritious. Actually, the last part's not true. Salesforce. Certification for Administrator. Super valuable. Scrum Master. I'm a certified Scrum Master as well. Look me up on Scrum Alliance. Scrum Master. This is the book from my workshop. The one that I took to get certified. Numero 5. Scaled Agile Framework SAFe Scrum Master. It's a little different. It's a little bit more valuable. It's kind of like adding a little flavor to your Scrum Master. Number 4, Agile certification. Get it through PMI, Scrum Alliance, or SAFe, Scaled Agile Framework. Why? Because it's valuable. Number 3, Salesforce again. But this time, get all the other ones, because a lot of them are very, very lucrative. It's a force to be reckoned with. Salesforce. Am I getting paid by how many times I say Salesforce? Nope. But will you get paid if you get a Salesforce certificate? Yup. Numero 2. We're getting super duper close. Microsoft Azure. Pretty awesome. I drew this. Another thing that's very awesome. And finally, for number 1, are you ready? And the number 1 best certificate in 2020 is AWS, Amazon Web Services. I love these AWS certificates because the training's free and the exam's only $100. I love them. Get your friend to get one, you get one. I could not endorse it more. They're not part of Prime though, so, that was an awesome balloon drop. So what makes me so confident that this list is the best of the best certificates for you in 2020, for anybody in 2020? I ran through a rigorous research, and I'll tell you what, it came down to this. Low cost, number of jobs on Indeed, and percentage of those jobs that pay out $100,000 or more. So what do I mean by low cost? Online training and exam fees. So a lot of them are under $1,000. A lot of them are actually free. Some of them are free. They're under $500. They're very, very affordable. I went through Indeed, painstakingly went through Indeed, and I found enough jobs, so they're a prolific amount, okay, that you could honestly find work after you took these certifications, and the likelihood of you being able to land a job was very high. And percentage, The number of those jobs that were paying over 100,000, very high. We're talking about at least 40 to 60% of those jobs on Indeed were paying out more than 100,000. This was my criteria when I placed those jobs in my ranking. So it wasn't just, hey, I think that this job makes a lot of money according to so-and-so or the Bureau of Labor Statistics trending. No, I went and just did my homework based on right now, what made sense to me. What jobs, actual job listings, currently garner a lot of money? What jobs are currently hiring? What do companies currently want in their job requirements? I spent weeks reading article after article, trying to figure out two questions. What jobs would a person get after completing a certificate? And of those jobs, how many of those jobs would make a lot of money? Like I'm just using 100,000, just picking that out of the air because that is a 10%er. To answer those two questions, verifiably, I use Indeed. It's a very popular job search site. I researched every single job article I could find on certification. And I looked at them and I thought, well, this is bizarre. Like none of them really do a lot of research. They didn't meet my needs, right? So I found that they use a lot of reference points. Like they'll say, which is really helpful regardless. These are really good articles. They talk about average salaries for these certifications. That's not bad. They make a lot of money. Cool. Like this one was actually pretty cool. There's one that went through, Google Trends. And I thought that was really cool that they did that. The keywords for those certifications. That's not bad, but that doesn't tell you if after completing your certification, if you're going to be able to get a job in that field. Because how many jobs are available that are asking for that job certification? There's a lot of training out there that'll tell you, hey, take this certification, you'll get a job. That's not necessarily true. Some of these certifications are very expensive. Why would you put your hard-earned money and your precious few time investing it into something that's not going to pan out? So here's what I did. I took a list of all the most popular, trending, valuable certifications out there. Well, seemingly valuable. So we'll find out. I plugged it into Indeed. All I did was this. Plug in the cert, got the total amount of jobs available. And I know this is a rough estimate. It's an order of magnitude rough, right? Because there might be some keywords in there that don't fall in or jobs that don't fall in, but it's something to hold on to, something to actually do metrics on, right? And then I searched for what would produce $100,000 jobs, right? What jobs are $100,000? Okay, took that number and then I plugged it into my spreadsheet over here. So these are all the jobs. And I reviewed 35 distinct certifications. I included everything from AWS, Amazon Web Services, to Salesforce, to CISP, Scrum Master, ITIL. I've even put some obscure ones, the Challenger Sales, Epic, that's not too obscure, but some HR certifications like SPHR, SHRMs, HubSpot. I even searched for food handler. I put in everything. And I'm going to talk about the Coursera certifications and EDX certifications and Udemy certifications as well. Once I narrowed it down to the 10 that I felt that were worth your time as far as the number of jobs versus the percentage of them that were 100,000 or more, then I painstakingly went through and found how much the training would cost, the online training, and the exam cost. So you can see how much it would be for initial investment. I put them on my site, wrote everything out. So you have it all available. The ultimate top 10 best certifications in 2020. Which ones are absolutely worth it? The amount of jobs that are available on Indeed versus the percentage that pay about 100,000 or more. And then the ones that offer online training at a reasonable price and offset that with the exam fee. This is why I listed AWS, Amazon Web Services, and Azure as high, because both of them, their online training on their sites are free. And yet the exam fee is only $100. The amount of jobs available versus the amount of jobs that are available at like 100,000, it's pretty high. So about 55% of the 10,500 AWS certification jobs out there that ask for AWS certifications, 55% of them, they're about $100,000 or more. And then for Azure, of the 7,000 jobs, and this is as of August 18th, I did a timestamp on this, August 18th, about 60% of them are 100,000 or more. Now for Azure, the exam cost is $100 and up, so that's why I put it at number 2. Then Salesforce certs, there's about 5,000 or so jobs, and about 37% of them are 100,000 or more. Now, this is a little steeper. The online training is mostly free. Not all of it's free, apparently, but the exam fee ranges from 100 to 200. Let me explain something else for you guys. Coursera, Harvard EDX, and Udemy. It's a hard topic for me to explain because I do love education. I absolutely love these organizations. I love anything that endorses education. Believe me, I'm a big fan of them. Please don't get me wrong. They are promoting a lot of certificate programs. However, their certificates, they're never listed in any job requirement. Matter of fact, I did research. This is a Coursera job listing. And for a IT job, for a software information security engineer, even for their own, they list other certificates, but they don't ever mention Coursera certificates as a job requirement. Thing is this, like, you got to take your own medicine. If you're going to promote programs in your organization and promote education, you got to put it in your job listing too. Because if you can't hire people with the same certificates that you're promoting, then you can't expect people to buy them from you. Nothing against them, not at all. It's just they have to promote their own certificate programs, not just to the layperson and to the general masses. Go out there and market it better to the industry. Get their programs, push it on to Boeing, to Disney, to everybody. Make them, get them, but they have to start on home turf. They've got to start listing it in their own job requirements. I'm a big advocate for education, believe me, but you got to practice what you preach. I don't do negative. That's not me. I'm not about that life. I like positive, but I've got to encourage people. I'm an advocate for job seekers. I'm an advocate for you. I want you to spend good money, good time. I want you to be educated, smart, and be successful. Anyways, ring the notification bell. Subscribe, follow, share, comment, and be successful. Stay connected with me. I really want you to succeed. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.